G'day, it's Phil here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we've got my 50-cent collection book that was issued by the Royal Australian Mint with placeholders for all the commemoratives since their first issue in 1970. And I've got three more to collect. South Australia from the 2001 Centenary Federation series, and then the 50th anniversary of IATSIS and the International Year of Indigenous Languages from 2019. So, getting down to it, but a couple of really hard coins to get to today. So, and also, in general, just hard coins to get in general, certainly in Melbourne. I don't see a lot of the Indigenous languages coin, and we don't necessarily see a lot of the IATSIS coins. Let's put a bit more light onto the subject. That's better. So let's get stuck into it. I'm going to be going through all of the coins. This is the coat of arms. This is a standard 50-cent design, and I'm going to be going through all of those at the end, looking for years where there was no 50-cent piece with the coat of arms minted for circulation: 1986, 87, 89, 1990, 92, 2005, as well as be looking for years 1985 and 93 because they were lower mintage years, just on a million. And the second coin is our first commemorative coin, which is the 2002 year at the Outback. And what I'll do with those is I'll put them on a line at the top with common commemoratives, and then if I find any keepers, or I'll put them in a line at the bottom. Here we have a 2001 coin, but it's a Centenary Federation with the Commonwealth coat of arms, which is the most prolific of the Centenary Federation series, so it is a common commemorative in 1980. And then we have the 1994 International Year of the Family. It's not in bad nick. They can get pretty beat up, those particular coins. So as we go through, I'll also be looking for coins that are worth more than face value, and you'll see that if it comes up. Here we have the 2005 60th anniversary of the end of World War II. And here we have the 50th anniversary of the end of World War II in 1995, the Weary Dunlop coin. And it's called the Weary Dunlop coin because it's got the effigy of Weary Dunlop, one of Australia's most noted war heroes. Served in the South Pacific Theatre and was a prisoner of war of the Japanese in Borneo or Thailand. Now, we have a 1998 Bass Flinders, celebrating the, I think it's the 200th, yeah, 1798 to 1998, 200th anniversary of them determining that Tasmania was an island and not part of Australia, the Australian mainland. And here we have a 2000 Millennium Year coin. It's in quite good nick. It doesn't have very many dings on it at all, so I might pull it out. But in the 2000 Millennium Year coin, we look for a variety where the flag, the centre of the flag, the St George Cross in the centre of the Union Jack, is infused into the coin rather than just inscribed around. But that's a standard one, so we put that as a common commemorative. And now we have a 2010 Celebrate What's Great Australia Day, 2010. Celebrating Australia's Day. From 2005, the secondary school competition winner for a 50-cent piece design for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. Not Olympics, Commonwealth Games. And then a 2014 and another coat of arms. So, through the first roll, not much said because there's quite a number of common commemoratives in that first roll, which is quite good. So yes, hopefully we can get some coins from 2014 or 2019, some newer coins with the newer commemorative design. But here we have an older coin from 1977, a silver Jubilee coin celebrating Queen Elizabeth II's silver Jubilee. This is 2010, and we check the 2010 for a rotation error. We know that at one point some coins slipped their collar and they rotated one notch of the angle to there. So we check that for, that's the normal way. And if it was going to be, it would be one notch rotated sort of between 1 and 2 o'clock. And that's what we look for on that particular coin. And that makes that particular coin very valuable to collectors, the rotated coin. Another Weary Dunlop, a little bit dirtier. Another 2001, and we have a Centenary Federation, and this is a New South Wales. This is slightly toned, not as shiny as you would think. It looks like it's had a bit of wear, but it's still, the fields are relatively clear. It's just got a lot of colour toning on it. So New South Wales Centenary Federation. So that is our first addition to the Red Poppy Fund, and you'll see that on the screen. The Red Poppy Fund being the fund that I'm trying to get from over face value coins so that I can buy a $2 Red Poppy for my $2 collection. And so any of the coins that are over face value, or I've been putting them up with their average sale price on eBay over the last 2 months, taking away the value of the coin itself and then adding that number to the Red Poppy Fund. There's another Centenary Federation, and as we go along, what I'll be doing is speeding things up a little bit, and when we find a coin that we've already laid down, a common commemorative, we will just lay it, we'll show it, and then we'll lay it down. But if we find a new coin like this, we'll stop and we'll explain it, and then we'll go on. And this is the Celebrating the Marriage of Prince of Wales and Lady Diana Spencer in 1981, Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, and Lady Diana Spencer. There's another 2001 coin, but it's the coat of arms. So as we get through this roll, we'll pretty much start to speed up things, and it will help with the speed of the hunt. And here for the first time today we have the 2004. This is a primary school student design winner for a 50-cent piece. Designed by a primary school student and then sculptured by one of the Mint's sculptors. And there for the first time today we also have a 2003 Australia's Volunteers. Celebrating all the volunteers of the Australian lifestyle. And there for the first time today we have a 2022 coat of arms. This is the newest year, which is this year, current year. We don't have any mintage numbers for that yet, so we'll keep those until we know what the mintage figures are. If they're low, we'll keep them all, and if they're high, we'll put them back into the bank and then they'll become part of the float again. And this is the 2021 coat of arms as well. We do still keep some of those, but we only keep the best of the best because I have a significant number of those, and we know that already last year the Mint had produced 1.44 million of those, and there's been a lot turning up since sort of July last year, 2021, and so I don't think it'll be a low minted year. So I'm only keeping the best of the best. And here we see a 2000 coin, and the effigy is not one that you would normally recognize. So this means it will be the Royal Visit. Yeah, the Royal Visit from 2000, especially special commemorative coin commemorating Queen Elizabeth II's royal visit to Australia in 2000. And it has a lower mintage, and it's the only coin with a one-off particular effigy. So I keep that. I put it in the common commemorative row, but I keep it because I like it a lot. This is the 2001 coin, and here we got, South Australia. That's fantastic. Look at that, and the condition of that is excellent too. So 2001 Centenary Federation from South Australia. I won't put a over face value for this up, because this is going in the book. Definitely, we need this for the book, and we don't find these very often. So that's a fantastic find. 2 Centenary Federations so far, and 1 for the book. That's all coming up roses. And there for the first time today. Wouldn't have normally seen that, but I flipped it over. It is a 2016 50th anniversary of decimal currency, the changeover coin. Every denomination in 2016 had a changeover coin where the commemorative design is on the obverse and not on the reverse. So they had normal reverses, and every obverse had a different pre-decimal coin design on it with the Queen's effigy. It's not necessarily lower minted, and I do have a significant number of those, so it's not an over face value coin. And for the first time today, we have a 1982 Commonwealth Games Brisbane coin. And also for the first time today, we have a 1970 Captain Cook, the very first commemorative coin, celebrating Captain Cook's passage along the east coast of Australia in his discovery voyage. And that is a 2019 Jody Clark coat of arms, lower minted. So we'll put that to the side. Oh, what is this? This is Queensland Centenary Federation, but it is particularly dirty. It's just a bit of grubbiness, so a bit of light, warm, soapy water might fix that up a little bit without any scrubbing. But definitely a keeper, and one that will add... Well, I'll have to check whether or not that will add any value, because it's possible I would never be able to sell that. So we'll see. And just like that, we are on to the last roll. Not a bad hunt, but no Indigenous Languages coin, no IATSIS coin. It's a bit of a shame, because I have got a number of those, so they have been coming out in Melbourne. I just in both of them, I just haven't got any lately. Been a little bit of a while since they've turned up in the hunts, and that was it. That was pretty much nearly $10 worth of coat of arms there. So 3 nice little ones, but I'll quickly go through all the coat of arms, and I'll come back in a second and tell you if I've found anything special. Back in a sec. Well, I'm back again. The only other commemorative that I found was another changeover coin, 50th anniversary of decimal currency. So that's another one for the common commemoratives. But just to show how many 2021s there are that we've been doing lately, another 7 of those. And I don't think any of those will get kept, but that's what they are. We've got another couple of 2019 Jodie Clark effigies, so that makes 3 for the hunt. And then we've got the 22s, which will definitely go into the collection until we find out the mintage. So what we found for today's hunt was a really, really dirty Queensland Centenary Federation. A not a bad nick New South Wales, just a little bit toned, but otherwise relatively ding-free, which is very, very nice. And then we got the one for the book. So we have a Centenary Federation South Australia, which I wiped a little bit of what looked like sticky stuff off it, and it's come up a treat. It is still got a few scratches and minor dings, but no one's ever going to grade this up, so it is a nice coin for my collection. So that's the one that's going to go into the book today. Grab the book out, pull out a little bit or so, and open the book up to the page where the Centenary Federations are in the middle. And let's put her into, there we go, click, and get a microfiber cloth and take that thumbnail that I just put in there. Take that off, and we have the full set up until the 2014 IATSIS. So I have a full set of Centenary Federations now in however many hunts this is, 6 or 7. And we're now waiting on the last couple of most recent low minted commemorative coins. So lovely. We have made progress today, which is fantastic. And we've got a couple of extra Centenary Federation coins, and one at least that will go towards the Red Poppy Fund. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what I do, please think about subscribing. Leave a comment down below about what you're finding in your area. I'd love to hear it. And I'll be back in a couple more days for more noodling. So I'll see you then. Bye.